What's up, YouTube? It's Sav, and well, I've never really done one of these things before, but it's kind of fitting because something happened to me that has never happened to me before, ever. And I've heard about experiences like this before, and never thought it would ever actually happen to me. But basically, I'll just come out with it. It might sound a little crazy, like something from a cheesy line from a movie or something like that, but basically, my one of my favorite teachers, her name was Sharon Aidlott, and I had her. She was my seventh grade science teacher, and she taught me so much more than just science. She taught me how to get out of my comfort zone and basically how to put myself out there and try new things, even though I was scared, to basically not let fear determine my decisions in a way. And then when I was a freshman, I'm now a senior, I'm graduated, about to go to Mississippi State. When I was a freshman, she was really tragically killed um, by her son on Christmas Eve. And it was a really horrible loss for me. And it took me 3 years up until this last Christmas to be okay with being around Christmas and just being okay with a holiday. You know, after I had like given my life to Christ and made that transition, it was a lot easier. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her, but it was only up until this year when I was really at peace and I didn't hate being around all the holidays or having the Christmas spirit, because I didn't feel that. I hadn't felt that for a really long time, and that's basically the backstory of it. And that teacher, Miss Aidlott, came to me in a dream last night, and it sounds really, really crazy, but usually whenever I dream, I will see people and they won't look like the people that I know. Like, they will say that they are one person that I know, but in my mind I'm thinking, okay, I know you're not really my friend, but just because it's a dream, I'll just go along with it. And it'll be someone that I completely don't know. In this case, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that it was 100% Miss Aidlott. It was her body, her face, her mannerisms, the way she talked, and the facial expressions that she made. It was completely 100% her. Even though I hadn't been seen her in 3 years, I would recognize her immediately. And in my dream, I ran up to her and I got to hug her, and it felt like I was like hugging my mom or hugging a parent or hugging anybody that was in real life. And I started crying in my dream, and for me that never happens. It just does not happen in my dream unless something really, I'm having like a nightmare, which again doesn't really happen. And I started crying in my dream, and I got to hug her and feel how real she was. And I just told her like how much I missed her, basically. And really, she just looked at me with just this look on her face, like, and she told me how proud she was of me and all that I have accomplished and how much she misses me. And but the two things that really struck a chord with me was that, one, she was happy with God, and that she was in heaven and she missed us, like all of the other students that she had taught, and she missed me and all of her friends, but that she was still happy being with God because God fills all of the voids that are in our heart. And the second thing that she told me was that I needed to go into the field of science. I've been praying about this to God for a very long time because I really want to go into med school, and I'm majoring in biology currently. And I had been praying about this for a really long time because I really just wanted to make sure that I was doing God's will and not doing what I thought I wanted to do. I had been praying about this. Like, God, I want you to send me a sign that tells me that I'm doing the right thing, that there's not something else that you are wanting me to do, or a different field you want me to go into, or something along those lines. And that prayer was answered from Miss Adla, my teacher, that she made me love science, and she taught me so many things other than science, but she made me love it and made me so passionate about it from the way that she just taught me. And then she went on to say, not only would I be successful and I would make a difference in people's lives, but if I went into the field of science and kept going in the direction that I want to go, it would make me happier than I have ever been. And that was just about exactly what I needed to hear, because I've wanted to go into this for such a long time, but I didn't know if I would truly be happy or if I knew if this was the right thing to do, because once you go into something with a major like biology, there's no really turning back. So it's either you go and become a surgeon, or you go back and you become a high school teacher, which is something I did not have a passion in going into. And to hear that I was on the right track from someone who was so important to me it was really a miracle. And I don't think God could have done it in any better way than to send this woman who just meant so much to me and taught me so many amazing things. And I really feel like this just needed to be said and put out there for the world to hear, because it's something that's really incredible that's never happened to me. And just from the people that I've told like a few members of my family, and I've told a few friends that are, believers and non-believers alike, and they've just been floored by what I have had to say. And it's just to know that she's okay and that she's in a good place, and that she misses us, but she's content and she's happy with where she's at right now, and that she's proud of me. That means the world. And then for her to tell me that I'm on the right track is really just incredible. I don't know where I would be without this woman, and the fact that she isn't here anymore. It still hurts. But, just seeing this and getting able to see her one more time, because I didn't get the chance to see her for a while before I found out what happened. And just the chance to see her and hug her and just hear her talk, because the way she talked was just 1,000 words a second, and she would always get into her crazy voices, but she never took anything lightly. She always had, when she was talking, you knew she had something to say, and you better listen up because it was important. And she wasn't afraid to be herself, and she wasn't afraid to tell me how it was, and basically told me, get out of your comfort zone and go out and do something that's bigger than yourself, because I know that you're capable. And that's really all that I have. But I want this to be out there for the world, because I know she really was such an incredible woman, and she affected so many people in so many ways, and there's never going to be another person like her. And the fact that I'm going to be able to remember this and have this out there for the world to see is just, it's really a blessing in disguise. I still miss her every single day, but now I know that she's definitely watching over me. She's being taken care of, and she's also looking out for me. Well, I guess that's all that I have. Um, Hopefully, you guys like the story that I had to tell. Um, Feel free to share it. Do whatever you want. Like it, do whatever. It's not about the likes or the shares or subscribers or anything like that. It's just about getting God's word out there and sharing a miracle with the world. I guess that's it. So peace out, guys.